So let's have a look at how we create a job from the quotations that we've put onto the system, and then how we add that onto the diary and print the job sheets within GetBookedUp. Wherever you are within GetBookedUp and you want to work with jobs, you go to the Jobs tab, and we can see in this record here there's a job summary at the top, and there's no jobs in this grid here yet, so there's no previous jobs for this client. You click Add New button and it adds a job on. It's called it job number 3. Obviously there's no job date yet because it's not being booked in. There's no invoice number associated with it because it's not being invoiced, and it's just saying here that there's no date or detail for this invoice. It's got the staff name on here, Alan. It confirms the telephone and contact source and the first contact source, and you can see on here as well it's got a net and a gross value, so as we start adding items that'll update those fields there. There's also a section here that you can put job notes. So if the client, for instance, says, please collect the key from next door, you can click into here and put, please collect key from number 34, something like that. So you can put job notes in there and they'll be printed on the job card automatically. The rest of the things on this line item, don't worry about for now, they're covered in other videos. So we've got a job on and we've made a couple of notes that we need to collect the key from next door. What we need to do now is start adding items onto this. Now if you look in the centre of the screen, what we've got on here is titled Quote History. So all the items for this client will be in this grid displayed in the middle section here. So I can see here I've got a lounge carpet that we've quoted for. And I can see the various services as well. So we've got service 1 would be the clean only, service 2 is the clean and protect, service 3 is the healthy home, etc. Now if I want to add this onto this job at the clean and protect price, all I do is highlight the price for the item I want. So that's the lounge dining room on the clean and protect price. So I just highlight this box here and then double click, and that adds that onto the job details section that you can see at the bottom here. Now the great thing about doing it this way, rather than actually just turning a quote into a job, is we can pick and choose the service levels of the items that we're adding on. So often you find that the client doesn't want everything protecting, and they'll perhaps have just a couple of items protected. So in this example they've had the lounge diner protected, but let's add the bedroom carpet on at the clean only price. So again, you just click the price that you want to add, double click, and that'll add that to the job details at the section at the bottom here. And you'll notice also, if we go back up to this job summary line at the top, you'll see that the net and the gross values being modified as we start to add items on to the job details section at the bottom. Let's go on and add the conservatory carpet as well, and let's say they decide to go for the healthy home. So we can click into the healthy home price for the conservatory. So we go along the row, conservatory, healthy home, we click the price, double click, and that'll add that again to the job details section at the bottom. Now all we've added so far is carpets, so they're all grouped together under the carpets. Let's add the leather suite in, and let's say they're going to go for the clean only service on the leather suite. It's exactly the same again. On the line item for the leather suite here, we click the price in the clean only box, double click, and then that adds that onto the job details here. If we look back up at the top, you can see the gross and net values of the job are increasing, and that's it. That's the jobs being created from there. All we need to do now is add this onto the diary. So there's a button here that says go to diary for job, a green button. We click that one, it opens the diary and it's set ready to book this job in, ready to book job number 3. You can see highlighted here. It's opened at tomorrow's diary, and the other thing it's done is it's opened only showing people that are qualified to do jobs. So I can look through the diary and see when we might want to fit this in. So I can see that we can perhaps fit this in on the morning of the 21st. So all I do is I'm going to tell the client that we can do that at 9 o'clock on Monday the 21st. Would that be okay? When they accept that, I just left click and hold at 9 o'clock. And I know that a suite and 3 carpets is perhaps going to take 4 hours. So we would drag that out from 9 o'clock through to 1 o'clock. Release the mouse button at 1 o'clock. The confirm button will come on, and I can click confirm, and that's added that job onto the diary there. Obviously what I want to do from here, now it's on the diary, is print a job card or a worksheet. So from this email and print section at the top right hand side, there's a variety of options in here. So if I click the one with job card with logo and click into there, and then click the button to display that, and then we can send that to the printer or preview that on the screen. So that's the preview. Let's pop that on at 100%. and just have a look at the detail on here. So it's got your details on, it's got your logo in, it'll have the client's details and contact numbers and everything on, and then you'll see it's got the job notes on. So please collect the key from number 34. That's come through onto the job card. And also you'll notice here the directions have come through, so it's next to the post box. So you don't need to remember to do that. That'll automatically be pulled through when you print these job cards. And then you can see that there's a clear breakdown of the work that we're going to be doing. We've got the bedroom 1 carpet on the clean only service, and that's going to be the £70.40, and there's no discount on there. Conservatory carpet on the healthy home, the lounge dining room carpet, and you'll notice that the item notes have pulled through as well, so that if you're going or sending a technician, it says on here week seen by the doorway. So again, you're just aware before you go. You can see that one's listed on as the clean and protect price. And then we've got the 5-seater leather suite as clean only. And if we scroll down here, we should be able to see that that's totaled the paperwork for you as well. So that's just an example of one of the job cards that the system can produce. So if I just close that down, if we now just go back to that job tab there, and we can have a look at this job number 3 at the top, you can now see that it's put the job date in because obviously we've put it onto the diary. We can see the job status is now ready, so that we know that the job is ready, it's on the diary, and it's got dates and details associated with it. And it's just completed the section up there ready for you for when the job's done. So that's it, that's created a new job from the quotations that you've put on.